I spoke to Governor Nasser El-Rifai earlier about the developments in his state, and I started by asking him about how he received the news of the abduction of the students.
It was quite a shock. We had some human intelligence earlier in the evening that the bandits were planning to attack one of the private secondary schools in Kaduna, in a location very near the Federal College of Forestry. So we informed the security agencies and they deployed to that secondary school. I have a feeling that the bandits got their informants to warn them that that school is well protected. So they changed course and broke into the Federal College. It was a bit of a surprise, but we informed the Nigerian Army garrison commander and they quickly moved to the location. And we were optimistic that they would not succeed in getting away with any of the students and staff. But unfortunately, they did.
It's been quite hard, the abductions from schools across the country, but you have been a strong advocate for no amnesty for these bandits. And now that, some of these students are in captivity from your state, what other options are you likely to pursue to nip this in the bud and to lead to their rescue?
Our policy has been consistent and unequivocal. We do not negotiate with criminals. We do not believe that they should get any amnesty, and that has not changed. But at this moment, I don't want to go into details into steps that we are taking to secure the rescue of the other 30. We think that there are about 30 of them still in captivity. We are working with all the security agencies to ensure their safe release. Our policy has not and will not change because we do not believe that giving money to bandits solves the problem. We believe that giving them money gives them the wherewithal to acquire more sophisticated weapons and be a graver danger to the country as a whole. So our position has not changed.
You spoke earlier about being in a state of shock, so you can imagine how the parents of these students feel at the moment. A lot of them are confused at first, but now it's clear, some of their children have been abducted. What assurances do you have for them of the safety of their children?
Well, many of the parents came, and the 180 that were rescued were treated at the Ribadu cantonment of the Nigerian Army. About nearly 100 had wounds of one kind or another during the engagement between the army and the bandits, and they were all treated and handed over to their parents. I want to assure the parents of those still in captivity that the Federal Ministry of Environment, which is the supervising ministry for the College of Forestry Mechanization, led by the Minister of Environment, Dr. Mohammed Abubakar Mahmoud, and the Kaduna State Government are working together to secure the release of the life lanes of those students. Our first priority. We'll do whatever we can to get them released, so they should be rest assured that everything that is possible will be done.
Now, unfortunately, this is becoming a recurrent problem currently in the country. So do you have any fresh suggestions on how the nation can tackle this?
Well, I can only give our own perspective here in Kaduna. As you know, context makes a difference depending on the state. But I believe that the current stance of the federal government that all these bandits should be wiped out is the right stance. And the armed forces are doing the best that they can. They need more weaponry. They need more technology. And we are assured that they are getting that so that these bandits can be treated for the insurgents and terrorists that they are and be wiped out and totally decimated. That's one. Secondly, here in Kaduna State, what we did was to map the entire state and look at the pattern of abductions in our neighboring states. And we came to the conclusion that all the schools that are in isolated locations, that security agencies cannot get there in less than 30 minutes, are at risk. And we took the precaution of closing 4 of our boarding secondary schools that we concluded were at risk. And we redistributed the students in our other boarding schools so that their studies are not disrupted. I think this is what every state should do for the time being until the war against the bandits is successfully completed.
Governor Nasir El-Rifai, thank you for speaking with us tonight, and we're praying for the safety of these children and, of course, for their quick return. Thanks again.
Thank you very much for inviting me.